Hey everyone, so I apologize. I have not been on in a while. I believe the last time I even did a video was when I did the community working. And just, to give an update on that, anybody who did participate in the community working, that candle is still going. It's still going. So, anyways, I've been busy. I'm actually in the process of, trying to move. So I've been apartment hunting and things of that sort. So I've been, just really busy trying to, get everything in order, transferring this, transferring that. It's been crazy. And, just trying, finding a place that's, accessible to, to work and, because unlike most readers on here, I do actually work a full-time job, so, just trying to find, a place that's, easy to get to work and, still in my price range and, just all the things that I was wanting specifically, it's been taking me a little while to find something that I really like, but I do think that I finally may have found something. So anyways, I've just been busy with that, so I do apologize. But anyways, what I want to do is go ahead and just do a quick reading for three-party situations to see what is going on, what's currently going on in the three-party situations. Kind of look into everybody's headspace, divine masculine, divine feminine, and the karmic. Look in their headspace and just kind of see what is going on. This is usually a reading I do on Wednesdays. It's the midweek reading, but because I've been busy and it is Monday, I want to go ahead and just do it today. So I'm going to pull for all three and just kind of get a general idea of what's going on right now. So let's go ahead and get started with divine masculine. What is divine masculine currently thinking? If you had not seen one of these particular readings, what I do is I pull all the cards first and then I tell you what's going on. Okay, so just bear with me as I am pulling the cards. Spirit for divine masculine. What is divine masculine in a three-party situation currently thinking? What's currently going on in his mind right now? Divine masculine in a three-party situation. What's currently going on? What's he currently thinking about? What's his current energy? Wow. All right, let me pull for divine feminine. What is divine I cannot talk today. Oh my goodness. Okay. Spirit, what is divine feminine in a three-party situation currently thinking? What is currently on divine feminine's mind? What's the current energy? In this particular reading, I do not pull future energies. Not for this particular reading. Other readings I do, but this is not one of those readings. This is just kind of one of those readings to look at what the current energy is with all three parties and just kind of see what's going on in their mind currently, okay? It could be, action as well, but, it's mostly, just kind of like what's going on, what is the most important thing that's overloading their mind at this time, because of course whatever's on your mind is what you put action to or want to put action to, right? It all starts with the thought. So that's basically what this is, just to kind of see what's on everybody's minds. And but I do not pull, outcomes and future energies for this reading, okay? This is one of those readings that's just kind of, I guess you could say just kind of being nosy, what's going on, with everyone. So for Divine Feminine, what is currently on her mind? What is going on with Divine Feminine? What is currently going on with the karmic partner? What's currently on the mind of the karmic partner? What is the current energy of this karmic partner? Man, Divine Feminine, you are not doing very well right now. And I would have to agree. I would actually have to agree with this. I mean, I apologize. I'll get to it in a second, but karmic partner. No, move. 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 Go over there. Sorry, one of the cats is being nosy. Coming over here, and if she drops my camera, I'm gonna be mad. Karmic partner. Karmic partner, spirit. So, in general, all right, in general, I feel like, there's decisions. I feel like there's decisions, definitely. We have decisions coming up really strong in all of this. We have competition coming up, the choices and in a new beginning, all right? So I feel like in general, here's what I feel. I feel like Divine Masculine is really starting to, listen, right now especially, okay, right now, the veil is thin, which means that the spirit world and the 3D world, which is the physical world. If you don't know what 3D is, it's the physical world. So it's where the 5D spiritual world and the 3D spiritual world are interconnecting, okay? So spirit right now is very, very strong, okay? And I can see that it is affecting Divine Masculine. It is affecting him, all right? So okay. So let's go ahead and start. So the first card that we have for Divine Masculine is we do have the King of Pentacles, okay? Then we have the Hierophant, which is why I'm saying, you know, the spirit right now is very strong with Divine Masculine, okay? Very strong with Divine Masculine. So King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, we have the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Wands, okay? So what's currently going on with Divine Masculine in his headspace? So he's really, so number one, he's I feel like Spirit is really getting in touch with him very, very strongly, and kind of giving him some confidence, okay? Because down here with the Karmic, we have choices, and we have the Chariot, okay? This is about choices and confidence, okay? Moving forward confidently. So that's why I can say that confidently, okay? So Spirit is really putting something in Divine Masculine currently right now, because Spirit is so close to the physical world. And then of course the King of Pentacles is the 3D physical world coming up right next to the Hierophant, okay? We got the physical world coming up next to the spirit, you know, world, okay? So I'm telling you, you know, this is affecting Divine Masculine. All right, so it's giving him some, so the spirit world is really, you know, spirits are really hitting him very strongly and giving him confidence, okay? And now he's really, you know, thinking about his finances, all right? He's thinking about his finances and where he held on so long, to, you know, his karmic life. He's now wanting a new beginning for himself, okay? This is action. This is passion, okay? So he's wanting to take action towards his passions, and those passions have to do with Divine Feminine, right? But it's because Spirit is really putting it in his heart and giving him confidence, all right? So this Five of Pentacles could also be saying that, you know, and we know from past readings, the Karmic, you know, really controls the money for Divine Masculine. She really does, okay? For every situation, it's different, all right? It's different. So I feel like this could mean two things. I mean, I feel like where he's held on to his physical life with the Karmic for so long because he couldn't get out, because the Karmic, you know, would hold on to the money. Now he's finally starting to get some confidence, and he's like, you know what? I'm a king, and I can get my money, and I can start this new beginning because Spirit is really helping me, okay? But this also can mean that where the Karmic has been holding on to his money for a long time, he's now found a way to get it back, which is going to lead him to this new beginning, okay? So it's coming out very, very strongly that Divine Masculine is going to get a hold. He's going to get his money. He's found some type of loophole in order to get his money where it was being held by somebody else. And it's Spirit who's really helping him with that in order to figure out this loophole so that he can start a new beginning, all right? A new beginning towards his passions. Also, the Ace of Wands is about open roads. It's about not having obstacles in the way, okay? It's open roads to a new beginning that you can take action on with your passions, okay? So, you know, I really feel as though Spirit is helping him with that. So now here's the thing. So for Divine Feminine, we do have the Eight of Wands. So I do feel like Divine Feminine knows. She knows this is coming in strong. All right. You see those arrows? You know, this is about communication. This is about action, fast communication, fast action. So I do feel like, you know, there's been some communication, or there's been some action. It's been fast, it's been passionate, it's been strong, it's been active, all right? But I do still feel like Divine Feminine is having a hard time, okay? Because the truth is Divine Feminine has heard it before. She's heard it before. She has heard that, divine masculine is ready. She's heard that, he's going to take control and he's going to follow his heart and listen to spirit and take this new beginning. So even though she knows action is being taken, she knows, that things are pretty good with them, they're talking or they're seeing each other. If you're not in communication, then this could just mean that you will get communication, okay? Because the Eight of Wands is about communication and it's about fast action. It's about a fast energy coming in very quickly, okay? So if you're not in communication and none of this is happening, then don't be surprised. We still have to the end of the month for, this spirit to really be strong in our realm, okay? So don't be discouraged if you are not in communication, okay? It could still happen between now, and the end of the month, okay? So anyways, back to the story. So Divine Feminine understands that all this is happening, okay? But because, like I said, she's heard it all before, she's still worried. Look, I mean, we have, the Nine of Swords coming out. This is anxieties, worries, scares. I mean, she's even though she knows that things are happening, they are progressing. And she knows it. There's action, okay? Ace of Wands. There's action. Eight of Wands and Ace of Wands. We have action. But even though this action is, happening, she's worried because he has gotten so close before, and then, something happens, okay? So she is still worried about, the juggling part. She is still worried that divine masculine, that she understands that he loves her and he wants to be with her, and he's making moves. She knows this, okay? However, at the same time, there's that other part, there's that other part of her that's scared, because why? Because Five of Wands, because there is that competition and conflict between her and the karmic, okay? And it scares her. It scares her to think, okay, he's close to doing this, making a decision, making a move. But what if something happens? What if he chooses, the other side of that coin? What if the competition, look, I mean, you see two people here, they're at a tug of war. They're pulling a rope, okay? I mean, this worries her. This worries that he will not follow through. Okay? That's what she's thinking about. She's worried that, he has a plan in action, but is the conflict going to end up being too much? And he's, going to end up still juggling between her and the karmic, so she's not, and you know what, quite frankly, this could even be her as well, okay? I mean, I feel like it's for both of them. I mean, because look, on one spectrum, she knows things are happening and it's good, all right? But on the other side, she's worried and scared, okay? So this is for her and this is for divine masculine. Oh. Go there. My cat is not cooperating with me today. So I feel like it's I feel like she's just worried about him the most. She's worried about him, and this is her, having that tug of war in her mind, okay? She's having that tug of war in her mind because, she wants him to follow through this time. She has seen him get close before and then he blows it. And so she is worried, all right? She's worried. And, she wants him to do the right thing this time. So she's struggling a bit, all right? So divine feminines are struggling a bit, all right? So let's see what's going on here with the karmic. Whew. So I do feel like the karmic kind of knows, all right? I mean, and here's the thing. Like I said, the veil is thin. The spirit is here, okay? And just because, they are a karmic doesn't mean that, yeah, there may be a lot of, negative karmics, but not all karmics are negative, okay? I mean, there are still some karmics who, still believe that they have some kind of faith system or that they believe in God or whatever. So you cannot assume that just because they're a karmic that spirit is not getting in touch with them as well, okay? We are all human beings, and spirit touches us all in our own way, okay? So I do feel like, because the veil is thin, I do feel like the karmic spirit guides are kind of letting the karmic know that divine masculine is wanting to make moves, that it has been active communication, active action between both divine masculine and divine feminine. Again, if that is not going on with you, don't be surprised if it does, okay? Wait for it. Have faith, talk to spirit. Right now is the perfect time for you to get in touch with spirit, because they are here, in the physical realm right now, okay? So have faith. So anyways, I feel like the karmic knows, all right? Because look, her first card is the Two of Wands. She knows. She knows on some level that divine masculine is making a choice, that he's got a choice in his mind to get gone, all right? To gain the confidence to get gone, all right? She knows it. She knows it. I mean, she can look at him. I'm sure that she can look at him and she can tell that he's withdrawn from her. Things have not been good for them in a long time. So she knows that he's got choices and that he's gaining the confidence to move on. And the thing is that we have the Wheel of Fortune and the World coming out. These are two cards that are basically the same, They're basically the same. They're about destiny. They're about karma. They're about, cycles, both of them, so they're very, very, very similar. So number one, I feel like their connections is coming to an end, okay? Conclusions with the World. But on the good side, the karmic actually has, when this happens, she's actually got something good coming in for her, all right? With the Wheel of Fortune, she's got good fortune coming in for her, not with divine masculine, but with her, with the counterpart that is supposed to be in her life, okay? I feel like she's been in this situation for so long, and I feel like that's why spirit is also helping the karmic right now. I feel like spirit is trying to put it into the karmic's mind. Listen, you have been in a connection that is not meant for you. You have fought it. You have tried to trap him. You've tried to do everything that you could to keep him, but it's time to put an end and a conclusion to it. And if you can do that, then you will actually have good karma coming in for you. You will have a brand new cycle, with endings comes beginnings. So I feel like the karmic, I feel like some karmics know that on some level this is something that's going to need to happen. That it's time for divine masculine to go, and of course that's not going to be for all, because there are still a lot of karmics out there who are still going to try to trap, the divine masculine. But what I am saying is that for those who really are listening to spirit, listening to the call, I feel like they know that divine masculine is about to leave. They know that an ending is coming between their connection. And I feel like spirit is putting it in their head that, this is a good thing. This is a good thing to finally end this connection. And if you end it, you are going to have a brand new cycle with somebody else who is meant for you. Okay? So that's the good thing. And I feel like this. I feel like spirit definitely, it's helping a lot of karmics to realize that. We don't get this kind of energy but once a year. And I mean, this is the closest that spirit comes to the physical world. And I feel like those karmics right now who are tired of the fighting, tired of knowing that there's, you know, two choices, two decisions, you know, I mean, look, two, you know, this is about choices and decisions. I feel like those karmics who are just tired of beating a dead horse, they're finally starting to listen. They're finally starting to listen to spirit, okay? So that's the good thing. I feel like endings, we have endings and we have beginnings. I feel like an ending with the karmic and a beginning with the divine feminine is on its way, okay? But divine feminine is just, she's walking on eggshells right now because she's just like, part of her is like, yes, he's finally going to do it this time, but then what if he doesn't? You know, she's going back and forth with this tug of war, and it's causing her a lot of anxiety. It's causing her a lot of anxiety. So, you know, those of you who are feeling like this, talk to a friend, you know, do some meditation, or just try to remain calm. It's not easy. I know, because even I'm going through it myself. You know, I mean, I had to take a salt bath yesterday and light some incense and really just try to meditate, because I have been feeling this energy. So that's why I said earlier, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with it because I know that I'm going through it, you know. So I just feel like, you know, those of you divine feminines who are going through that, try to remain calm as best as you can, even though it is hard. All right. So let me just pull just a couple of closing oracles here to see, you know, to close this out and see what you know, how spirit wants to close this out. What are spirit's final thoughts on this? What are spirit's final thoughts on this? What are your final thoughts on this three-party situation, spirit? Your final thoughts, your final thoughts. Final thoughts. Oh my God. And let me tell you something. When I was looking at this card, there's an owl here. All right, there's an owl, and it was really, really catching my eye. And I was just, all I kept thinking about when I saw this card and I kept seeing this owl on the side was wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Because owls to me represent, you know, wisdom, right? And so that's what I kept thinking in my mind, even though I didn't say it out loud. Well, anyways, final thought here. We have an owl, another owl, all right, and the card is dawn, all right. So it says the light after the darkness. So I'm telling you guys, there is, I mean, look, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. These cards are so similar. This is very, very clear. It's the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another, okay? And a new beginning over here. But why? Why? Because spirit is putting it into everybody's heart to know what the best thing is right now, okay? And I feel like this owl is also, you know, spirit, you know. I know the Native Americans really see the owl as very, you know, a spirit, very spiritual, all right? But anyways, it says dawn, the light after the darkness, all right? So I'm telling you, there has been a lot of darkness, you know, in three-party situations. It has been tough. It has been tough. But I'm telling you, the karmic cycle is ending and a new dawn is coming. Now, I will go ahead and just see what the book does say on this really quick. But, I mean, it's pretty clear what it is. It's, you know, the dawn is coming, all right? The dawn is coming. After such darkness, the dawn is finally coming, all right? So I love that. That could not go more perfect with these two cards. I'm telling you, these two cards are saying a cycle is finally ending. A cycle is ending. A karmic cycle is ending. All right. After the darkness times, the sun will always rise. The dawn will always come. This can be no surprise. It says, should you receive the dawn card, you are being reminded that there is always a fresh start and a new beginning to be had. Change is unstoppable, and even the most difficult times will pass. No matter how devastating they may seem, hope is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the universe, and it's being indicated here. I'm telling you, this is all about a cycle ending and a new one beginning. I mean, you can't be more clear with two cards that mean exactly that. And then final thoughts from Spirit is the same thing. The darkness is passing, a new cycle is beginning, and the dawn is approaching. So, I don't know. I love it. I love it. And listen, like the book said, have faith after, the impossible times. What did it say? It says, times may sometimes, feel impossible. Change is unstoppable even in the most difficult times. Okay, it will pass no matter how devastating it may seem. So those of you who are not yet, in this energy, a lot of you are, okay? But those who are not communicating and not actively seeing each other yet, have some faith, because let me tell you, the energy is there right now, okay? And we still have another week, before the veil starts to go back to normal, okay? Anything can happen. Have some faith. Those arrows are shooting, and they're shooting towards you, okay? So have faith. If you're not in communication, it can still happen. Just have some faith, all right? So I love all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is always in the description box. And I will try to get some more readings out. Again, I am, in the process of moving. And so it does have me a bit busy. But, I will definitely try to get in at least another reading before the end of the week. I want to definitely, I want to stay connected while Spirit is here with us. Okay, so I will try to get out another reading. If anybody is interested in personal work, a reading or personal work, some candle work or whatever, just feel free to email me and I will give you all the information. We will talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.